Let me show you how to properly set up and use your portable 4G Wi-Fi hotspot router. First you will need to take it apart to insert the battery and also the SIM card. So you see you have kind of like a gap here where you have to basically insert your fingernail and pry it open. So it's a bit hard to get it. So we have the internal battery here. When it comes to capacity, you see also fairly decent over here. And this is where our SIM card goes. By the way, these also have a couple different like versions, also without the screen and also maybe different design. But again, they work pretty much the same and mostly are from the same manufacturer. Also, when you open this up, also pay attention to the IP address, username, password, and also a Wi-Fi key. So you'll need these. Maybe write them down or also take a screenshot. Also, if you are looking to get this router, in the description I'll include the special discount link that you can follow and get it only for around $12. So personally I got mine from AliExpress, and also combining it with some coupons, again I paid only like $12 for mine, and that also was with free shipping for this price. I think it's totally unbeatable. We obviously also have to insert the SIM card that will be used to take the data from. So it uses these kind of like okay, so this size SIM card, not the largest one but also not the smallest one. So you see, to insert the SIM card, so if you do not have the tray, you can maybe get one, and you see you can simply slide this inside here just like this. Okay, if you only have the smallest nano SIM cards, you can actually still insert this. So literally just take the SIM card, position this tiny triangle on the bottom right corner and just really slide inside like this. So it simply meets those contacts and is straight. So it will still work. So you see, maybe like this. Then let's insert the battery, so make sure you have the like security sticker removed from the battery contacts here. So again, it came with some kind of sticker that you had to pull off, so to get a correct contact. So then simply insert the battery and replace the cover. Okay, maybe it's the other way around. Yep. And then let's use a button to turn it on. So simply hold it for a few seconds and will turn on. So it takes maybe like a half a minute to boot up. So it actually maybe takes even longer than that, maybe like even 2 minutes to boot up. Also, as you see, it shows your network over here, but if it turns on and it says not connected or no network found, then simply wait maybe extra 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes, especially if this is your first usage, it might take some time to properly find your network. So again, this is completely normal, sometimes even up to 5 minutes. So simply leave it like that and it will eventually connect to the network. So you see, you can also see your battery level here, how many Wi-Fi devices are connected, and also your network name and password here as well. And if you want to connect to it, so again, see you have the Wi-Fi network and the password here. We are going to go in our Wi-Fi settings, so either on a PC or phone. So join that network, enter the password. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 in my case. So if you have a unit like this, it also will be. So you see it's connected and secured. Then also, as you see, we can start using it right away. So it's taking internet access here from this device and already working. So for most people, again, there is no additional setup. But if it doesn't work, if you need to configure something, so in your address bar, basically again, inside the router sticker, there was IP address that we need to go to. So for example, in our address bar, so enter either of this address, so simply check which one works for you. So in my address bar, so literally just for this one, type in the first one. Okay, but if this doesn't work, also try the second one. And then you see it opens this portal. By default, the username and password is admin and admin. But again, if it's different, so again, simply check inside of your router, it's printed somewhere. Then you see, you can see all the like settings over here, your network name. And also, for example, you can select 3G or 4G network here. Also also you can change the network name here as well if you want, the password of it. Okay, so what else we have? IMEI, like reset, and APN settings. So if your device actually doesn't connect, for example, when you turn it on, it says not connected and you can't actually get internet access, maybe over here, so it says maybe no internet access, then again you have to check your like APN gateway for your SIM card, like your mobile operator. So simply find out what it is, and you can basically like for example, if you click here, so you see you can enter these details here. So if it's not working, so simply find out the details from your network operator and enter them here. But for most, it should work straight away, I imagine. Also your DNS settings, SIM information, password for this, and also we can upgrade the firmware here as well. Also, if you're wondering why it's not connecting to the 5G network, so you see it says it has got 5G, then this is BS. So this unit actually doesn't have 5G. I have no idea why it's actually right that it has. So again, this is only 4G maximum speed that you can get. However, still, when it comes to the like simply browsing website, maybe watching some videos, it's totally plenty. So for example, as you see, I can watch videos in full HD without any problems, so it works absolutely great. And yeah, advantage of this one versus maybe using a hotspot on your phone is obviously you aren't like degrading your battery on your phone, and again, so it's like a separate device. So for its purpose, again, absolutely fantastic. But again, this 5G, again, that's BS. So again, it doesn't have 5G, only 4G. And if you want to connect to a phone, so it's pretty much the same. So you see, you go in your Wi-Fi settings and you see you have the Wi-Fi network available here. So you'd enter the password and you see, yeah, it's working already absolutely great. So yeah, and overall, actually absolutely love this device. So not only the battery life is good, so on a full charge, it lasts for maybe like 5 hours essentially. So yeah, again, if you also want to get it for the cheapest price, so simply check out those special discount links I'll include in the description. If you follow them, at the moment, maybe like $12 with free shipping. So also again, I'll include some extra coupons that you can combine with this price to bring it down. So literally maybe like $12, depending on where you are, with free shipping for this price. I think it's absolutely awesome.